Cause I'm a nice dude, they try to test me. Had to slide up by that zone for the bestie. I can be your friend, do you wanna do that? Talk about me to your friends, I'm like, well, yo, do that. Be the best you ever had, you already know that. I'ma treat you like a queen, looking like, who that? That's just my bestie. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't need that extra stress, that's just my bestie. Then the day she just like, check please. Whoa. She be out here with the gang and we chillin'. I might catch her eye, we started laughing cause we trippin', yeah. She get a text, she said I'm sorry, gotta go. I ain't trippin' cause I already know. She said we better off as best friends. Ooh, what's a best friend? Can you let me know what it mean to be a best friend? Let me know the
I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to. Love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gon' get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone. Screen anybody tryna take a piece of pie home. Try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low ballin' digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with sharks on how to bite my way out fishing nets. Yeah, I see the light at the end of the juice, got me swinging for the fans. Always looked at life through a different lens. Sevens every time I put that lever. I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic.
As a young man growing up, I was told that one of the ways if you want to be blessed that if you do right by God, He'll do right by you. But now that I have gotten older and I have been through my trials and my tribulations, I come to realize that God always been good to me. He always have done right by me, even when I didn't do right by Him. So for the rest of my life, I got to do right. And I'm going to start today by giving back to His people.
Oh yeah. Shawty bad. You a bad boy, nigga. Man, she told you that you not that nigga. Shawty had it right, she might stay tonight. Don't ask me, you better ask your nigga. She might put it down like the top bag. She might do it all, I can't stop that. Yeah. She gon' put in. Whip it, top wrist. Diamonds on me, Fiji. I'm her king like BB. Think her name was Kiki. I nicknamed her Riri, yeah. Riri. I just hit a 3-piece. Little bitch think she sneaky. We don't keep it PG. You pay, she get freaky, yeah. Work. Nigga mad cause I took his bitch and I ran with it. Papa Zen cause I know you side and a stand with it. Niggas think that fire looking cool till they playing with it. Pull up on this block with that drum like a band hit it. Every girl you wifing, boy, you know that I been hit it.
Peace, and blessings. Haran, can you hear me? Can you hear me, my brother?
Loud and clear, bro.
Loud and clear. What's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. Relaxing.
I know it, boy. Man, I think tomorrow gonna be another work day, ain't it?
Yeah, gonna be a rough one tomorrow, boy. Gonna be busy.
Hey, tell you, boy. Hey, man. One of them days, man, we gotta go ahead and make that million, man. Hey, we need to go make that million, man, so we can chill out. You know what I mean?
I know that's right.
So we can kick back. Yeah, man. Hey, so I think you already know what the topic is. You know what I'm saying? You know, we may have touched on this one time before in some earlier podcasts, but I felt like we need to go back, you know what I mean, and kind of just revisit a lot of the stuff that we kind of skipped over. You know what I mean? Man, this stuff right here, man, when dealing with this, when you're talking about a work husband, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, I want to play this. Actually, it's an audio, but you're going to trip out. You know what I mean? I know a lot of y'all probably done seen it, but check this audio out, man. You're going to trip out when you hear it. Check it out. Fair use.
With your wife, Pam. Hello, I'm trying to reach Gary. Who is this? Hello? Who is this? Hey, this is Tony, man. I work with your wife, Pam. Is she all right? Oh yeah, she's fine, man. I'm one of her coworkers, man. I wanted to reach out to you. I've been working with her quite some time. I'm kind of like what they call a work husband, man. You may have heard her mention me before, Tony. Wait. Back up. Because I may be a little asleep. What?
Tony, it had to be named Tony.
No, nothing like that, man. There ain't but one husband here. Okay, no, I got that. I'm a work husband. You know, like it be just something playful at the job. They be saying. Playful at the work? What are you talking about? Well, just something playful. They be saying. When you hang around somebody a lot, they say he's a work husband or your work wife. Something like that. But nothing heavy at all, man. Oh, all right. What's up, man? I mean, what's up? Well, I was calling, man, trying to ask you how long have you and Pam been married? Wait, what's your name again? My name is Tony. Oh, okay. We've been married about 8 or 9 years. I mean, what's up? How long do if you don't mind me asking, how much longer do you see y'all being married? I kind of do, mind you. Okay, what? Hold up. How'd you get this number again, man? I got the number out of Pam's phone, man. I wanted to call you myself. Whoa. Back up. Out of my wife's phone? Yeah. Dog, I don't even answer. Hold on. Whoa. Why are you on my wife's phone, man? No, dude. I mean, I just got it off her desk, man. I wanted to I wanted to reach out to you, man, and kind of have a private conversation with you. That's all. For what? First of all, why are you in my wife's phone? You calling me, dude? I mean, this husband thing. It's really blowing me right now. It's just a work husband, man. That's all it is. What is a work husband? What are you doing with my wife? That's just like I'll bring her some coffee and donuts to the job, or
get her some lunch and stuff, man, if she don't feel like going.
Wait, my wife don't even like donuts. And we got a new coffee machine just 2 weeks ago, so why are you bringing my wife food?
Hey, man, listen, really, I basically, I just called for this here. How long do you foresee y'all being married?
To death do us part. What the you mean? How long we gonna be married? What's your name again? Tori?
Tony, man, Tony.
Tori, I don't give a damn. You asking me these? Hold on. Let me call my wife. Hold on.
Wait. Hold on. Hello. Gary.
Pam.
Gary.
Look, Pam, you better call me within 2 minutes. Right now, it's 10:38. You better call me by 10:40 or your black be sleeping outside.
Hello.
Now, Tori.
Hello.
Yes. Are you
Why you do that? Why you call her, man? This supposed to be a conversation me and you having together.
No. You're talking about you. You, my wife's work husband. It ain't but one husband up in here. One.
I
She got
understand.
my last name, and she gonna keep it till death do us part. Now, I'm glad you called me on a Friday. I'm so glad, because I got all weekend to think about the whooping I'm gonna give you. Because this stop here now.
Hey, man, all I'm trying to figure out, how much longer do you think you want to be married to her?
This whooping gonna be phenomenal. You better get right with Jesus on Sunday, because I guarantee you gonna meet him Monday morning.
Hey, listen, all I'm trying
Let me stop it right there. Let me stop it right there. Hey, but anyway, I think we understand, you know what I mean, what's really going on. I don't think a lot of us will be looking at that as a joke. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's something that, you know what I mean, we got to ask ourselves, like, do our spouse, do our wife or girlfriend have a work husband or a work boyfriend? You know what I mean? I don't know, Harun, but like I said, man, I know for a fact that when you mix men and women together in a building, especially a warehouse, you know what I mean? Something gonna go on. You know what I mean? And this is nothing that is really new, but this is where a lot of the cheating is being done. You know what I mean? So I mean, what you got to say about that, though, my brother?
I mean, they have its challenging.
Yeah, it do.
They have its challenge.
Yeah. Now, for those of you guys, man, who are viewing the podcast or whatever, you know what I mean? You guys may not know what a work husband is, right? So I'm going to give this the definition. And I got this off of urbandictionary.com, right? It said that, let me blow this up for myself. It said that one special male at work that you get along with so well, you spend all your free time at work with him. When you find out gossip, you go straight to him to see if he knows it. You surprise him with lunch or snacks. You don't want to hang with no one else on break. Every conversation with him is great. You can talk about anything to him and he listens. You finish each other's sentences and make fun if your co-workers together. Everyone else thinks it's sexual and you don't understand why, because you don't see it that way. For example, do you mind taking a late lunch today? Then she might say, I can't. My work husband is waiting for me to go to Dunkin'. So you know what I mean? So, and I'm gonna go ahead and slide through that. But that's a definition of what a work husband. Well, that's one of the definitions. You know what I mean? That you can find on urbandictionary.com. But I mean, like I say, man, just being in the just being able to work, being in those particular industries, and like I said, especially warehouse jobs, man, you will see a lot of this going on. You know what I mean? So, and I'm telling you, I know for a fact, if you guys, or even, you know what I mean, Harun, even you, I know myself, I experienced it. Actually, I done it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I actually done it, and my homeboys that was also working along with me, you know what I mean? Hell, they were doing it. I mean, man, that was like one of the biggest things that was going on, just working amongst the opposite sex, bro.
Right.
you know. So I mean, it's just one of them things, bro. It was a big deal, you know, because you had your share of women, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they came from, you know what I'm saying, if they wasn't in your particular city where you worked at, they came from nearby cities. You know what I'm saying? Or opposite side of towns, you know, some of these people you probably never seen in your life. You know what I mean? You've been in that city all your life, you
Right,
know.
right.
But it is, I mean, man, it is crazy. And that definition kind of describes exactly how it goes. You know what I mean? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Haran, we probably won't get
Right.
this right here be one of these hating podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? If anybody out there cheating, the last thing they want their spouse to do is listen to this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Even though we gear it towards the men, black men in particular, you know what I'm saying? If you flip it, it'll also work for the woman. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So the whole deal is, man, that hey, we gotta do the right thing. You know what I mean? We gotta do the right thing, bro. So we're gonna go on through it, you know what I'm saying? And this next one I gotta highlight, it said, how do affairs begin? Right? It said most start in the workplace, right? It said here is the unfortunate part. Check this out, Haran. 90% of affairs start in the workplace. 90%. So if a spouse is to have an affair, there's a 90% chance they will meet their affair partner at work. Sometimes, I mean, what you think about that, bro? 90%.
Hey, that's a big number, but I'm probably sure it is like that.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
I know a lot of people. I work with a lot of guys that,
Yeah,
you know,
me too.
you know, I work at a place like that, so I know there's a lot
Yeah,
of that be going on.
yeah, a lot of it, bro. And a lot, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't even, it don't became to the point. I mean, it don't got to the point where it becoming a norm in a workplace. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear about stuff that's going on, people done did. Man, even at where I work at, man, it been so many people that got, especially guys, man, that end up losing a job because they mess around with women that they work with.
Man, it's crazy, man. I mean, the situation happened on the job, man. Some girls and some guys are playing truth or dare on the job on the lunch
Yeah.
break, but they didn't realize it was in front of a camera.
Right. So
Yeah,
and all of them had, you know,
all of them
significant
got
others.
fired. I don't know
Man,
if they had significant others, but hey,
they probably most likely they probably did. They probably did.
it happened.
And see, you know what I'm saying? Hey, little brothers, I'm not trying to throw no shade on it. You know what I mean? But I know what the deal is. I know that when brothers inside workplaces, you know what I mean, they trying to have affairs, that's all it is. It ain't trying to marry nobody. You know what I mean? It ain't trying to go with, they'll go with you as long as you keep it in the workplace, but it ain't nothing else gonna become of that. You know what I'm saying? The chances are very slim. You know what I'm saying? That a married woman come in there and mess with a guy, because chances are all he want to do is hit. All he want to do is have sex, man. It's just the way it is. But a lot of women, like I said, they get tied up in it because, see, when you running that game, the whole deal is to be everything your husband is not. That's the whole deal. That's why, you know what I'm saying, they're going to listen. That's why they're going to pay attention to everything you say. You know what I'm saying? It will never be a dull moment. It always going to be that excitement. But at the end, you lose. You lose at the end. You lose at the end. I got another video. Before I go into the other articles, I want to play this other video right quick. Fair use.
And Mauling gang. Hope y'all doing well. My question is, how do y'all feel about your significant other having a work husband, and would y'all be okay with it or be cool with the guy? Thanks for the advice.
I love when the younger listeners ask questions that like we ran into the ground for a decade on Twitter.
Yeah.
But he sounds young, and I'm sure he was.
Hey, y'all check these brothers out also. They got a podcast, Rory and Mel. So check them out when y'all get a chance.
Wasn't around for those conversations.
Yeah, no.
When we all solved this with nah.
Yeah, like nah, fam. No, your girl can definitely not have a work husband. Not cool with it.
Well, let's define that. What is a work husband?
A work husband is the male coworker that your wife or your girlfriend has that, you know, they're just cool. They click. He brings her. If he goes out to get something to eat, he knows that she likes the burritos there. He brings her one
Okay,
back.
so that means in this logic, Worry is Damaris's work husband.
Actually, Yomi's my work husband. Work wife.
Yeah.
Work day.
Work day. Yeah.
Well, there was a time when Damaris and Maul were definitely work wife and work
Yeah, he
Fair
happy
use.
for Julian.
No, I
Julian
think
might
Julian
be your work
is.
husband now, yeah.
I think Julian's.
You
Ron's
giggle
work
when he
husband.
walks in. He giggles when you walk in. They're
I left.
you guys have
Ew.
like, because I've been in corporate offices. When those two people just start giggling when someone walks in, you guys have like inside jokes and stories we don't know about.
you
I'm
be
talking
giggling?
outside of work for sure.
No, I was laughing at the fact that he posted a picture of him modeling all morning, and then he walked in.
Oh, that's
and
one. That's
he
one
knew-
of several laughs.
He knew
though.
what I was laughing at him about. Like, oh, you such a pansy. Look at you. You were modeling all morning.
They go to Knicks games together. Like honestly,
Yeah,
if I
word.
was Julian's,
Me and Julian have never been to a Knicks game together.
That's not true.
well, y'all were supposed
But
to
you
go to
did
one.
say
That's not
you
true.
did say
Never been to a
you did
Knicks
say
game.
2 days ago. You're like, I was gonna call you after the Knicks law. Like you guys talk.
Because he's a Knick.
He's a
fan.
what?
I've been a Knicks fan way
Well, I'm
longer
just
than Julian.
saying. I'm just saying. If I was Julian's husband, I wouldn't like the fact that y'all are talking about the Knicks outside of work
But
That is true.
in this
If you
work
think- if you
husband
think about it.
scenario.
nah,
You got to think about it.
Nah, I'm not thinking about it. Like, no, that's just no. That's but no. First of all, why would he be my work? First of all, I'm a heterosexual man.
You can still have a work husband and you be hetero.
No, you cannot.
You're my work
Stop
husband.
letting these fucking politicians tell you that it's okay to do that. It's
Politicians?
not okay to do that.
I can't even spell politics.
Who said that?
Any politician. It's not. It's heterosexual.
Well, to answer
Give anonymous some advice.
Nah,
I think
that's
well,
the advice.
nah is number one. But if we're gonna go to option B, if that exists, like there has to be a line. If to Maul's point, if he's going out and knows to go get that burrito, they probably on the same salary. She got to pay. Like he may be just doing a favor to go get it. He can't be buying her lunch. He can't be bringing her leftovers from the night before. Be like, oh, I had a lot left, so I brought you. Like, don't bring my girl tinfoil.
Ron, what you think about that, man? You think there's some truth in it? Now, when you start, you know what I mean? I mean, when you start seeing women at your place where you work at bringing the guys lunch, when they just got out the car with their husband or their boyfriend, and they bringing another guy lunch to work, and they sitting down in the break room eating it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what?
Most likely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that don't happen to a lot of good guys, man. And a lot of these guys, man, actually believe that they got loyal women. They actually believe they got loyal women. I'm telling you, man, because like I said, I can always go back to the guys I hung with and the stuff that they done. You know what I mean? And I can say this time and time and time again. Man, I seen them brothers, man, how they ran through women. You know what I mean? And it didn't make no difference whether they had somebody or they didn't have somebody. Cause see, a lot of them women, you know what I mean? A lot of the dudes that I hung around, right? They how can I put it? The women was on them because they was good looking guys. You know what I'm saying? These brothers dressed good. You know what I'm saying? They had stuff going for them. You know what I mean? So
Right.
if the dude, if the girl or the wife was in the workplace with them, you know what I mean? And they had more than what their boyfriends or their husband had. You know what I'm saying? That draw them to them. You know what I'm saying? So they start comparing their husband to the guy that they work with. You know, and like
Trying to
you
make
know,
that comparison and cause problems.
yeah, of course. I mean, you know what I mean? It's gonna cause problems big time. But my whole deal is that if you're a married woman, why don't you think about this before you get into it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't seen these brothers mess with women that was faithful. Bro, they was faithful in their marriages. As far as I know, you know what I mean? They were faithful in their relationship, but when these brothers put that game down on a man and start listening to him, you know what I'm saying, and start buying them stuff, you know what I mean? They're going by like, you know, at the time, like I said, probably about, you got to think about it, when I was in my probably mid 20s. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they'll probably go to like Applebee's, man. You know what I'm saying? And bring them something from Applebee's for lunch or something like that. And see, man, these women like, okay, well, you know, my husband or their boyfriend wasn't taking them to Applebee's like that. You know what I'm saying? They may have went to some places like, you know, like buffet style, you know what I'm saying, restaurant. So they wasn't used to a higher level, if I can say that. You know what I'm saying? That's a higher level when, you know what I'm saying, when you ain't got money like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it's just like, yeah, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You working a 9 to 5, brother, you putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? You putting in the overtime, brother, just so you can buy you a Honda Accord. But then, you know what I'm saying? You doing right, you putting in, you know what I'm saying? Got you a nice apartment or whatever, you doing good. So you'll get it, you know what I'm saying? You'll get this woman, but guess what? This other brother, he'll come in, he might have a Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? And probably got a house that he inherited, you know, because of one of his family members that paid. So she looking at it like, hell, you know, he got a Mercedes, he looking good, driving good, got his own place. Man, what a chance of that brother that working at 9 to 5, you know, what the chance of him going with an early divorce or a breakup?
Yeah, it's possible.
You know what I'm saying?
That brother look good, especially if he look good and you got a nice ride.
Yeah. And usually,
know how to talk, you know.
And my thing, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, it's like, women need to start, if I can say, they really need to start looking in the mirror and judging themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, if a guy look too good to be with you, the chances are that brother trying to hit. He know that. You know what I'm saying? He know that you're not his type, but he will section. He'll lay you down. That's about all you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? And see, for one thing about us as men, we recognize that. You know what I'm saying? We know if a woman look too good, it'd be like, hold on, man. When I go back and look at my history of women I dated and what they look like, and here come a beauty queen. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, of course, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna if she opened up it, you know, she opened up the conversation where she wanted, you know, entertain something. Of course, a brother is not gonna stop now. He gonna continue on, but still in his mind, he already know, like, hold on, why is she even on me like this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Most brothers know it.
It'll be a challenge most of the time anyway. Especially if she look good and he don't. It's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And most brothers know that. They know it right out the bat that, okay, she is a higher level woman than what I normally deal with. And the reason how a lot of brothers know that, because we look at ourselves in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? We judge ourselves. So we know if a woman is just too beautiful, you know what I mean, to really be with us. But
they still take that chance because if they want to challenge, they're gonna go for it no matter what.
Yeah.
If it's like something they see, it'll make a difference. They're gonna go for it.
Who you saying? You talking about for the woman? For the woman,
yeah, the man gonna go for it.
Oh yeah,
the man go for that woman.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter if she got a husband or not, if he like what he like. It's a challenge just to see if he can get it.
And that's the whole deal.
Then she'll fall in that trap.
Yep.
Then next thing you know, they be looking for a divorce.
See, this should be on got tricked because old boy he ain't doing nothing but hitting. That's all he gonna do is hit. You know what I mean? He ain't finna leave his girl that he with now. He ain't gonna leave his wife.
And if he put it down right, she gonna be there. She gonna, you know, fall in love with him.
Yeah, because I be thinking about it. Number one, she with a guy that don't even fit her dating description. You know what I'm saying? The guys that she recently dated don't look as good as that brother. See what I'm saying? That should have been a red flag for her then. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, maybe a woman that ranks a 5 in beauty can't get with a guy that's a 8 or 9. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that can't happen, but the chance of like slim, you the brother looking, you know, that good and got stuff going on, they gonna have a bad lady beside them. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have a how can I put it, like a model beside them, man. You know, so
they want something looking just as good as they do to make them look good.
Yeah, to make them look good. You know what I'm saying? Especially even if a dude, especially if he got money, you know what I'm saying? That's what he's looking for.
I can see it. I can see that going both ways though, really. With a woman, she gonna want somebody to look just as good as she do, pretty much a guy.
So, but you don't think,
long he ain't looking too good and acting like a woman, you know, in the mirror all the time, but you know, she gonna want somebody to look nice.
Yeah, but you know, my thing is, I can understand that, I get that, but you should at least stay around your number. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. Say for instance, like Halle Berry in her younger days. I mean, if she were to walk up and said, "Hey," to one of us, you know, "Hey, can I get your number?" or whatever, man, we'd be looking like we crazy. Like, what? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie now. I would try. I would try, bro.
Okay. Well, you know, we all would back then. You know what I mean?
Back then, as I said, I would have tried
it. I mean, yeah, we all would back then. But I'm just saying though. But just think of what you would be thinking in your mind if she approached you though. You know what I'm saying? She already got money. She a beauty queen. You know what I'm saying? You ain't on her level. So it's,
you know what, man? That kind of scared me back. You know, it kind of scared me though when a woman came on to me like that.
Yeah,
happened to me back in the day, and it kind of made me nervous. You know, like, hey, this woman coming on hard at me. Like, what's up? You know, I don't know.
She aggressive.
Like, hey. I don't know about this one, but yeah. They had some damn beauty like that, and you know.
Yeah. So I mean, you take that, right? Because really, what you saying now, that now they'll be it don't got way past to the point now that they engage first now. A lot of them do. They'll step to you. You know what I'm saying? Especially up in Atlanta, bro. And you know how it is up in Atlanta. Man, they'll step to you first. And you know, we had the conversation before. They will step to you quicker if you got a wedding band on. You know what I'm saying? They'll step to you quicker if you got a wedding band. You know, so imagine this generation now and working in an environment, bro, where they are aggressive. They the one actually picking the dudes they want to be with. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm telling you, man, because bro. In some jobs, I know sometimes I go in like I deal with a lot of contractors, right? And bro, a lot of them come to work like they going to the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, I don't. When I was young and you was in a professional environment, you know, you carried yourself very professional. But now, bro, man, they throw high heels on, short skirts. They wear them tight pants. What they call them thing? Them tight, what they call them thing, man? Them little spandex type things. What they call that?
Spandex.
They even wear them to the job, man. These supposed to be like professional position that they carrying.
Yeah.
So, but you know, man, so if a brother do come up there and have his mind right, and he just want to come there and work and provide for his family, hell, man, look at all the temptation he got, man. You know what I'm saying?
Wearing them spandex, and they got a nice bottom, boy. That way.
Yeah.
Temptation like a mug.
Yeah, temptation like hell. And see, this is something, and I don't want to get too far off our topic, but this is something that, you know, I always had a problem with because, you know, you hear a lot of talk when the men are always cheating, the men are no good, but they never say any damn thing about the woman they cheat with. You know what I'm saying? They don't never say anything about the woman that they cheat with. And see, and if you got, I'm telling y'all, sister, if y'all got a man that's actually being faithful, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Y'all need to cherish that brother. Because believe it or not, if he's a good dude, nice looking guy, he got his stuff together and getting himself where he trying to go to another level in life, you got probably a dozen other women chasing him. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's at his job, you know, when he stop and get something to eat or want to have lunch somewhere, man, you got folks always after their brother. And if that brother is not,
he could be an ugly brother, man. He could be an ugly brother, and he got a good heart, man. It don't make no difference.
yeah, I mean that's true. You know what I'm saying? But the whole deal is that they after their brother. You know what I'm saying? They after him. You know, so and that's what I'm saying, man. For a man to be faithful, it's hard work because
he gonna do what your husband don't do, or whatever he's not doing. He gonna be willing to do it.
Yeah, and see, that's the dude that's in the workplace that's out there just trying to sleep with the women. See, you know what I mean? But now, like
if they talking like that, if she talking to him, they comfortable. He know everything about her relationship, dealing with her man, what he can do and what he can't do, and he gonna try to do what her husband can't do for her.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm gonna finish playing that video right quick. Then I'm gonna go into that back in that document.
Like all aluminum foil. My girl can't touch your aluminum foil or your leftovers.
I bring y'all food all the time, though. Whenever I cook, I bring y'all food.
She does.
I think that's regular coworker shit.
Wait,
like I don't.
Nah, but you got to be careful with that.
I don't remember one time Damaris has ever.
Nah. Damaris has brought food.
You've cooked in my crib, like non-podcast related. When have you brought us in the leftovers with the?
She did. She definitely did.
I bring food all the
What
time.
was it? I forgot what it was for.
But you don't say shit.
Well,
We're
you
not
don't
going to
bring
touch your
food for me
food.
because I'm vegan. So
Well,
you
you're
don't cook
vegan.
shit.
Julian eats my food all the time. And
So it sounds like Julian is your work husband.
And you guys do bicker like a married couple.
Yeah, first y'all hated each other. Now y'all love each other.
Yeah, marriage.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Y'all will work. See, look how fast we found out who's the work husband here. Julian is your work husband. To answer Anonymous's question though, nah. Only reason why,
just nah.
It's just nah. Only reason why I say this is because there was a situation on my block years ago where I grew up at, where a girl that lived across the street from me, her husband, I guess he suspected that she was dating a guy that she worked with. So like I think she worked overnight and like got home at like 5 a.m. or something. So the work husband used to drop her off home, right? So it turned into like, I guess he didn't have to pick her up from work no more because the work husband was like, nah, I'll just drop her off. So the real husband doesn't have to wake up early to go get her, that whole thing, right? So I guess he started suspecting like, nah, something's happening here. And so he was like staked out in another car on the block and waited for them to pull up. And they pulled up on the block, but they were like kind of pulled over, parked by a hydrant. In the car for wait. It's not just a drop off. It's like, oh, y'all in the car kicking it.
I mean, they were talking about the work.
No, they started. No, seriously. Well, probably.
They were talking about spreadsheets.
No, probably.
Yeah.
Something else was spread.
So, yeah, something else.
They started like, I guess, making out, kissing and stuff like that.
Oh no!
Thank God Julian's not here for this PTSD.
And he walked up on the car and killed his wife.
Whoa!
Shit.
On my block.
Shit!
Literally on my block.
All right, I didn't know.
Okay,
I didn't see that
that
coming.
took a
Yeah,
turn for
that
the.
went crazy.
He shot at the dude. The dude ran. Like he got out of the car and ran. Like ran down the block, ran through the park. It's a park on my block.
Left his work wife?
Left his wife in his truck. It was his truck. Left the wife in the truck. The husband came back.
Wow.
And shot her in the car.
Yeah. See, you know it, and that's why I like to play these videos.
That's some real shit, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because stuff like that happens for real, bro. You know what I mean? So, and a lot of brothers, they get caught up in their lifestyle because, like I said, it's exciting. And then most men, you know, we have that pride. So we like, well, if your husband find out, oh well. You know what I'm saying? We ready to do whatever. But see, we won't be expecting for a life to get took over. You know what I'm saying? We looking at, you know, most guys are looking at it just being a fight. But man, you just can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't play around like that, you know. But I mean, man, that stuff is crazy, man. But like old boy said, you know what I'm saying? That's something that happened on his block. And you know,
you messing, but see, you messing with feelings, man. You messing with people's feelings, and you don't know how their mindset is, bro. You don't know what's gonna happen. It's both ways, really. I was looking at something today with a girl talking about her boyfriend left her, and she just had a baby by this cat, and then she tried to kill herself and stuff, you know.
So she tried to kill herself.
Yeah, because it's like she felt like she couldn't do it by herself, I guess. But and And I texted the man, just told like, look, God loves you, man. You know.
Yeah, so 'cause you don't see, and that's what I'm saying, man. You know, and that even go back to where we used to
It's
talk.
crazy. It's crazy, man, because
Yeah,
this girl was young, man. I mean, 20, 21, something like that.
yeah. How old was the? You
Like,
remember how old the guy was? She got pregnant by.
he probably wouldn't know, not too much older.
But probably had probably a little more experience than she did.
She might. Well, I think she said he might have been like maybe a year or two older than she was.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah, man, she just felt some type of way. Tried to kill herself.
Damn. Yeah, but it been, man. I mean, growing up, man, just in high school, man, it was guys that actually committed. You know what I'm saying? Took themselves out like that. You know what I'm saying? They just deleted themselves, man, because they had like they couldn't live without this woman. I was just, man, that's just something that just never felt. I mean, I mean, it didn't settle right for me. Cause my whole deal, why the hell I'm gonna kill myself on one woman and all these women on earth? He crazy as hell. You know what I mean? I hurt for a little while and I go through it, but man, you crazy as hell. Ain't no way I'm gonna take my life for that. You got your mind.
I might take somebody trying to take mine, but that's be the only way. I'm not gonna take this innocent life. You gotta be trying to come at me to try to take mine, but then it's a different story.
Yeah, you true. The facts there, bro. The facts. Let me read this second part of this.
No female.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, bro. But you got dudes that do it. Because you think about it, you get a guy, man, that was a mama boy. You know how it is when you got that mama that trained you to be a weak man. You know what I mean? And then you get a woman that been out here, she got experience out here in the street. She got a body count. She don't have sex with multiple guys. Bro, she get a hold of that boy and turn him out, man. He ain't, his mama didn't come preparing for that, see. By the time she, put that on him, man, that joker done lost his damn mind, man. Because he ain't never had a woman to come like that. You know what I'm saying? So, that make a lot of sense, man, because growing up, brothers wanted a good girl to, they're the one we'll date, we'll take them home to mama. You know what I'm saying? Introduce them, but brothers want a wild woman also. They want that wild woman, but they want it just for that moment. You know what I'm saying? You know how you just want them thrill, or you just want to have fun. See, then you go and get with her. But after after the thrill is gone, you know what I'm saying? You go back to your main girl. The one that gonna have your back. You know what I'm saying? The one that you can trust. You feel like you can trust. But
if she could do all the things, all the things that a woman should do for her husband, then he probably wouldn't step out.
Yeah,
or the wife wouldn't step out.
I mean,
that's a catch-22, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole different. You know what I'm saying? That's almost, actually, we probably need to do a podcast about that. But I mean, brother, men been, how can I put it, man? Men have been messing, not all, I don't even gonna say all men, but how can I put this, man? Men have been dealing with multiple women's probably since for years. You know what I mean? I probably say thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? So the whole deal is, it's just a difference. I better leave that alone because they're gonna take me into something totally. I gotta make sure I say it the correct way when I'm saying this. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people get offended. They'll say it's a double standard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
I mean, it is. It's double standard. It is because it can go both ways. So I mean,
because see, a man can, yeah, you know what I mean? Because like I said, a man can actually go out there and sleep with a lot of women, and it won't be no connection. But see, a woman just can't do that. You know what I mean? You taking in all these different, if I can, you like to hear younger people say energy. You know what I'm saying? I say spirits. You know what I'm saying? But you taking all this in when a woman is dealing with a lot of men, and then you get a bad name for yourself. You know what I mean? And you have a higher risk of catching a STD. You know what I'm saying? Versus a man. You know what I'm saying? Because a man can always protect himself. He know that he can scrap up, put the protection on. He know he can always scrap up. You know what I'm saying? But
how many do? You know,
well,
you gotta how many do? He can.
Yeah, but see, yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what I mean? He can scrap up because we all can 100. I feel like we 100% we can stop it from getting the STD for a man. But for a woman, she got to trust, like you saying, when you saying that what other percentage of men that don't scrap up. See, this is what the woman got to worry about because of that. She got to trust that man that he's scrapping up like he's supposed to. You see what I'm saying? But
she gotta make sure that nigga ain't bisexual.
Yeah. See, and that's why I said, you know, a woman
in the closet, people around here.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. A woman hold a higher risk of catching STD. You know what I'm saying? Because men, we know we can scrap up and be good 100%. But a woman, she got to trust that man is really scrapping up. And
man,
you know,
yeah, it's crazy, man. I just think about this movie, man. I'll watch it today.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Say it with him.
I don't know the name of it, but this woman, she was married before, and she had a baby by this one guy before, but she had got with this other guy.
Yeah.
And so she came home one day. The guy looked like a regular man. She came home, found her guy in the bed with this other man. I mean, they pounding each other out, whatever. And she, you know, she put a gun to the neck, get out, both of y'all. But you know, then after a while, she found out that he had gave her AIDS.
Damn.
And that's the type of stuff I'll be talking about, you know. Yeah. So they have to watch out for these guys that look like they straight and sneaking around with guys.
See, that's why it ain't good for them to be out there trying to be like a man. You see what I'm saying? That's why a woman do not need to be out here trying to have sex like she's a man. Because a man can scrap up all the time, every time. See what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this again: a woman can't. You don't get like, you don't have like 100% chance that you're not gonna get anything. I mean, I won't even say 100% even when it comes to a man scrapping up. I'm gonna say maybe 98. You know what I mean? Because it can be some, you know, defaults in it, if that's the right word to use.
What would you do in a case like that, man? You come home and you catch your wife in the bed with another guy, and it be somebody you know. What would you do,
bro? Ooh, boy, you know, I pray, man, that the Most High would just allow me to walk in there and walk out. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to record it. You know what I'm saying? I like to walk in and record it. And you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna get the hell.
You might not have no recorder, man. You might not have no recorder. It just might be one of the spur of the moment thing. You walk in, next thing your emotions going and adrenaline flowing. You just go get the gun out of the kitchen drawer and come back, and that's it.
Yeah, and that's a possibility. That can happen. You know what I mean? That can happen. And you know,
I mean, it goes both ways. I always say everything go both ways because it ain't no one-way street.
Yeah, but something like that, man, that's different. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I look at it as more so. I mean, of course, it would be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because she's supposed to be my wife or my woman. But then it's more so disrespect because that. How can I put it? It's like this right here. It would be better for you to go somewhere else. If you're gonna go out there and cheat, it's better for you to go and get your room or a hotel. You know what I mean? Because I won't, you know what I'm saying? That way I feel like I won't have to deal with that brother who's sleeping with my significant other, right? But now if that brother come to my house in my bed, oh, I got to deal with him because he don't disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole different level. I can probably walk away, you know what I'm saying, if you somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And I probably won't even say nothing to the brother. But now if you come in my house, you disrespected me. Even if she let you in, and you a fool, man. If you do go into another man's home, you know what I'm saying, and try that, man, they crazy. But no, man. But you know, anytime you dealing with something like that, man, don't nothing good come out of it. You know, and you know, and this the whole deal, and this the whole deal of going up on this you know, talking about a work husband is to actually get brothers' mind prepared, because a lot of brothers are clueless. They think everything is good, man. And I'll tell you what really get me when I hear like brothers saying that, you know, they got like the perfect wife, and you know, their wife will never do this, or you know what I'm saying? She always at home, she always
no such thing as a
cooking.
perfect wife or a perfect, you know, person.
Bro, you know, I look at these brothers, I look at them, Haran, and I'm like, bro. See, that's why I said my past, man, my past experiences, bro. These dudes, these women, my homeboys were dealing with, man. A lot of these women had some damn good A1 guys. These guys love these women, but they had no idea that when they left home, or they, especially, I'm gonna tell you something in particular. It was one brother, he was a fireman, so he had to stay overnight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even say, I'm just gonna say one of my, you know, somebody that I knew. You know what I'm saying? When he would leave and go to work to the fire station, she opened up the door and he go in there. I used to drop him off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. And then
you was partaking in his sin.
Hell, my mind wasn't right. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know, I was a street dude. You know what I mean? I was out there doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing me. You know, my homeboy.
We all done probably done that before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, and plus, you know, back when I was coming up, man, when we said we had homeboy, we truly had homeboy. It's not like it is today. It's worse of the day. It ain't really no loyalty there when it comes to you having a homeboy today. You know, but back then when I was younger, man, I mean, these were my home, these were my boy. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't gonna, you know, just throw them up under the bus. Hey, I used to drop them off, man. I used to drop them off. That's how I know, man. So there were a lot of these guys, like I said, they trust these women. And I'm not saying if y'all got a woman, bro, and y'all trust her, hey, she may not be that woman that out here doing this. This ain't all women. But what I'm saying though, brother, don't be no fool now. Don't be a fool. You know what I'm saying? One thing I learned, brother, that if you got, if you put it this way, you can meet a brother that said his spouse is the world to him. She'll never do anything. But you know what? Ask his spouse what she think about him. And the chances are it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? It's always an issue. Somebody always got a different issue. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, man. You just don't never know the mind of a lot of people. You know, so I just want brother to just be aware, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything that we talking about tonight, like I said, I'm not saying that that's your wife or your girlfriend doing this. My whole deal is to make you guys aware that this right here, bro, this goddamn work husband, bro, this happens, bro. This is what's going on. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, man, let me go and read the document. Let me read the document, Haran. So it says right here, it says sometimes it generally starts as casual conversation. They talk about books, music, hobbies they have in common. That's usually how it starts, bro. Then if they get frustrated at work, they generally confide their frustration within the workplace. When you having a hard time, you know, except the boss is just getting on everybody. Y'all working late today. You know what I'm saying? That's a conversation for your wife or your girlfriend and her work husband or work boyfriend to actually come together. You know, because they dealing with something that is frustrating to them. So he began to act like a husband to her. And what he do? He just try to make things a lot easier for her, give her a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Take that burden off of her. See, this is what the work husband do. You know, and it says, let's see, let me read that. No, let me go over here. It said, then they start having lunch together alone. They start having lunch. A lot of y'all brothers don't even, you know, when if y'all all man letting y'all wife go and eat with another dude, y'all crazy as hell, man. Y'all crazy as hell, bro. Even gay dudes still got feeling. Let me say, it said, then it moves to happy hour and margaritas. And y'all know, bro, once you slip a woman well, I ain't gonna say slip. That's a bad choice of word, but if you
start drinking,
bro, once you, man, these brothers know what. Come on, bro. We all know that if we trying to get a woman, we already know we need to get the alcohol. We need to know what she drink, and whatever she drink, we gonna get the best. We gonna get the best.
You gonna get what she like to drink.
Yeah, you gonna get what damn right. You gonna get what she like, and not only that, you gonna get high quality. You gonna make sure the alcohol proof is much higher. I mean, it's just sad to say, bro. But you gonna get
uncle, man. I had an uncle back that day. Used to tell me, he like, man, always keep you a joint on you, boy, when you run into one of the girls, man. You know they like to smoke back then, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, believe me, I always had me something on me too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's right, Haran. And I mean, it's still that way today, bro. For a lot of these, for a lot of brothers out here, man, when they meet women, they make sure they keep that in there. They make sure they keep that in their stash or whatever.
They get that. Most of the guys got bars and stuff in their homes,
Yeah.
They love, liquor bar, different drinks, wine, whatever you drink.
Yeah, because check it out, and because majority of them don't even drink wine like that. But get what? They're gonna keep a drink there just in case, because they know they're gonna have women over there. So they're gonna make sure they got a drink that women love to drink.
Yeah, Hennessy, wine. So,
hey, you know how it is. You already know how the game go, bro. You already know how the game go. Like I said, y'all brothers, man. Hey, your wife might not tell you. Now your sister might tell you the truth. If you got a sister or you cool with some girl, you know what I mean? She might tell you exactly what be going on. But y'all already know, especially y'all brothers out here done been players before. Y'all know how the game go, bro. Come on. Just because you give your life to Christ and you holier than thou, don't mean that this stuff stop happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just because you trying to do right don't mean that she trying to do right. You can't be no fool now. You get out here and be a fool, hey, that be your ass. You know what I'm saying? You the one gonna get your heart broke. Why go through all that? You know what I'm saying? Why go through all that? But let me go into the next. I'm on the next article. Well, same article, different page. So it said, why would a working person forget to tell their spouse about happy hour with their friend of the opposite sex? Now, ain't that something? Now you would think if you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, brothers. Haran.
Nah, man, they didn't forget. They just told them they was going with the girls.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of them do it. Else a lot of them just hope that the conversation never come up. See, what you don't know won't hurt you. Especially if your spouse works like maybe 40, 50 miles away. You know what I'm saying? If she working in another city and you know what I'm saying, but you working in the city y'all stay in, hell, you'll never know a lot of the stuff that she doing in the other city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like somebody that stays in Macon, Georgia, and you work up here in Atlanta. And she works up here. Well, you don't know what the hell she doing up here.
You gotta have that mindset, because if you think she's doing it, he's doing it. So.
Yeah, but see, the whole deal here, Ron, you know what I mean? We talking about good brothers that actually, because a lot of good brothers, man, the one that fall and prey to this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't brothers that out here. You got these brothers already know that they out here to play. They out here to hit, and they trying to hit whatever they can get, bro. But see, you have these good brothers, man, that actually don't know what's going on. They clueless. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them believe they believe everything. And they don't ever want to see that may happen to them. And you could be in this, brother. You know what I'm saying? So let me keep on reading. It said, we really don't need to know the answer to that, right? It said, here's what we need to know. If your spouse is choosing not to tell you about their new friend or the opposite sex at work, the trust has already been breached. Exactly. So if they ain't telling, if your woman is not telling you, bro, that she eating lunch with another guy, bro, she already don't breach. She don't breach y'all contract right there. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, no married woman and no woman that's committed to a man got no business having lunch with another man. I don't give a damn. He do got a wife. You see what I'm saying? You don't do that. You ain't got no business doing that. And see, brothers, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Really, because the boss is just as shady as any other.
Yeah, I mean, most men, man, gonna be men. I
was out eating lunch with my boss. Yeah, it don't make no difference.
Hell no, it don't make no difference. Especially if you haven't met her boss. Yeah, and this is what I'm saying, man. We can't be so, you know what I'm saying, like we just clueless in damn space, man. Like we don't know what the hell going on. Y'all brother know damn well. If y'all, say for instance, y'all delivery drivers, and they hired you a partner, right? Let's say the partner is let's just say Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brother know damn well it'd be hard for y'all to keep y'all composure around her. You know what I'm saying? If she wearing them tight ass clothes and stuff revealing, bro, come on. You know how hard that gonna damn be. You know that. So it even be harder, you know what I'm saying, for a woman if she working around a dude that look way better than you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you might got a bill belly. You know what I mean? You might got a little decent little clothes and rims on it, but this dude riding this thing you can't even pronounce. You know what I mean? You may be in a damn Mercedes, but he in a Bentley.
Some of the women like that playground to play on, man. That little Billy don't mean nothing.
Yeah, I mean, bro, because a lot of women want fantasy, bro. They don't want the reality. They want a fantasy. But they can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Once they get to that point, because their emotion, their feeling get involved in it. And that's the whole deal of the game. That's the game. The game is to get you emotionally involved. We know that as a man. We know you're emotional. So we target that. You know what I'm saying? So and this is what I'm saying, brothers, that y'all need to question your wife or you need to find out, brother. You just ask her one day. Like, look, do y'all go to lunch? Who I'll be with y'all when y'all go to lunch? You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, they already, if they hiding something, you always hear them probably say, they always with their friend, always the girls. Like, then you have to question them again. Like, so you telling me it wasn't no guy with y'all? Well, it was one guy. You know what I'm saying? See, I shouldn't have to ask you two questions. You should, if I ask you who are going to lunch with you, you should name everybody, man and woman, who you with. You know what I'm saying? Don't be telling me, you went with your girlfriends to lunch and all of a sudden you leave to do that. Come on, bro. That's a sign there. That's a sign, brother. She'll lie. If she'll lie about little stuff, bro, she'll lie about everything else. Straight up. Straight up, bro. It's if a spouse is not having an inappropriate relationship, then they will have no problem telling their spouse about their new friend or the opposite gender. That is the real issue at hand. The fact that your spouse will hold the idea that they have a brand new friend at work who they confide in, who they telling all your damn business to. They telling all your business, brother, who they commiserate with. I probably butchered that word. Who they have hobbies in common with, drink with, and who is the opposite gender. Okay. And then I went to this another article I got from Forbes.com, right? It said half of the people have engaged in flirtatious behavior with colleagues. And it says half of all survey respondents said they had engaged in flirtatious behavior with colleagues. Meanwhile, 46% of respondents said they had romantic feelings toward a colleague. 39% admitted to having a secret romance at work, and 17% had a one-night stand with a coworker. I'll be damned. Now imagine your girl fall in that 17% right there. She was the one that had a one-night stand with a coworker. I mean, the dude just got hired on. I'll be damned, he ain't. She already. I don't even want to say, but I think y'all get the picture. A one-night stand, boy. But man, you marry somebody, man, and she been known to have one-night stand. You know what I'm saying? All the dudes that done ran through her, bro. They ran through her. So you know what I mean? So you go to these, like I said, you go to these workplaces, you know. And like I said, a lot of these women, they don't go there, and their intentions are not to get a job at a warehouse, to actually engage in a sexual affair. You know what I'm saying? They actually going there to work. But see, like I said, what happened, man, these brothers, they put their game on, bro. They put their game on. And they said this next order is from Global Investigations, right? And this actually is in the UK. So they're just letting you know this ain't just an American thing. This is this thing is like over the world, bro. Men can relate all over the world. It said 5 signs your partner is having an affair at work, right? It said, do you suspect your partner is having an affair with someone at work? If so, you're not alone. Unfortunately, workplace affairs are common and they can be difficult to prove without hiring a private investigator, right? And that's your choice if you decide. You got the money to do that. You know what I mean? It said, if your partner is cheating with a coworker, you may notice them acting secretive or distant. They may start working longer hours, putting more effort into their appearance, or attending more workplace social events than usual. Okay. And what I want to do, you know what I'm saying, before I go on to the next article, I would like to, y'all know I keep a video. So I want to play this video right quick.
Emotional infidelity. And what that basically means is that you're taking the larger portion of your emotional self and placing it in the hands of a member of the opposite sex outside of your marriage.
Let me start it back over, y'all.
To have a work wife or a work husband, the work spouse.
Fair use.
You can be involved in something called emotional infidelity. And what that basically means is that you're taking the larger portion of your emotional self and placing it in the hands of a member of the opposite sex outside of your marriage. So if you are at work, where most cheating really occurs, physical and emotional, it occurs there because you're intense and you're involved and you're having very important, meaningful conversations about work, which is a large part of your life, potentially with somebody you're close to, a member of the opposite sex. And you're having lunch and dinner, and you're eating and breathing all of these topics that also bleed over, of course, into a lot of personal situations, personal questions, and time together. So here are some rules to consider as guidelines for how to avoid emotional infidelity at the office. Number 1, keep it all business at the office. You don't have to be the big friend at the office. You can keep it to work. Number 2, avoid eating out alone with a member of the opposite sex. To have a business lunch inside the office is very different. Number 3, include a third person. It's hard to get that personal good feeling when there's a third person in the meeting, at the lunch or dinner meeting. Number 4, avoid alcohol. The more we drink, the more our inhibitions go down, and we are ripe to start something that will be inappropriate. And finally, include your spouse more in your work. You don't have to have celebratory dinners because you got that account with other people at work without including your spouse. Talk about your spouse more. And of course, even an opposite sex person, you can have a relationship, a friendship, but you just have to make sure that the connection, the times that we're having the conversations, that they're infrequent, they're not as regular about personal business. Here's the bottom line. You have a conversation with a member of the opposite sex at work. If you're walking away with a little too much bounce in your step, you know you're treading on thin ice.
Damn right. That's all I need to hear him say. You know, if you walking away with a bounce in your step, yeah, you know what time it is. You happy? Oh my goodness, that dude done made you feel so good. He don't put that game on you. He don't told, said, look, I'm getting the tab. I'm paying for your dinner. You know what I mean? He do it more than 1 or 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Especially if y'all brother, if y'all wife coming home and she talking about, oh, I don't eat already. What? You know what I mean? Hey, you know, what did you eat today? You know, who you with? You know, you paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
You forgot about my plate.
Yeah, like, damn, did you bring me a plate? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, where did you eat? Oh, you know, I had steak and lobster. She probably won't even tell you that. Look, she probably won't even tell you that. She probably tell you she had a hamburger. You know what I'm saying? She probably said she had a hamburger, you know, maybe from Wendy's or somewhere. You know, she know, but if she tell you she had a steak, and you like, hold up, I know damn. Oh, if you had a steak today, that means you cooking me one tonight. You know what I'm saying? If you cooking me something better, you know, damn sure ain't gonna be no tuna fish. You know, hell no. If you don't have a steak, I know damn well you cooking me a tuna. I mean, you ain't giving me no tuna fish tonight. I'm just saying, brothers. You know, I ain't trying to say, you know, like I said, if your wife ain't doing nothing, she ain't showing any signs, but this the whole point of this podcast, bro, this video, this topic today, is to actually go over this stuff, and maybe you missed the signs. Maybe the signs already been, you know, they was always there. You just haven't paid attention to them. Because a brother, one thing I know about good brothers, man, when y'all out here doing the right thing, your mind ain't on stuff like this. Your mind ain't worrying about whether your wife out here doing something that she ain't got no business doing. You know what I mean? But as a man and the leader of our homes, we are supposed to guard what come in our homes. We supposed to guard what affects our family. You know what I'm saying? And what they deal, because you don't want nothing they deal with that negative on the outside to come into your home. You understand what I'm saying? So if somebody get offended because you ask them a question about something, shit, I mean, that's a sign in itself. You know, if I'm asking you who you went to lunch with today and you got a problem with me asking you that, hold up. I mean, you don't think I have authority to do that? I mean, you feeling some type of way because I asked you that? You know, but when you brothers, if you ask your wife stuff like this, you know, don't do it to her when she asks you stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you go on to lunch, like she might ask you who you been with, you know, just answer the question, brother. You know what I'm saying? Answer the question like you'll want her to answer the question. You know what I'm saying? And just because we got to lead by an example. So if you're going to ask her a question and she asks you a question the same, answer it the way you want her to answer. Be an example. I should have to ask you 3 to 4 damn questions to get one answer. You know what I'm saying? I should have to do that. What you got to say about that, Haran? Because you know, man, I go to talking, man.
I agree.
Hey, that's all I'm saying, bro. Let me finish reading this article right here. It said, how many affairs start at work? It said most people spend more waking hours with their co-workers than they do with their other half. So it is no real surprise, right, that some people cheat on their partners at work. But how common are workplace affairs exactly? Surveys suggest that 1 in 5 people have had an affair at work. However, this only accounts for those who were willing to admit it. Okay. The true number may be higher. 44% of people say they know someone who has cheated with a colleague or a boss, right? Let me go on to the next one. It says how to tell if your partner is cheating with a coworker. It can be difficult to tell if your partner is having an affair with someone at work. And it's even harder to prove. After all, it's not as though you can follow them to the office, right? It said the best way to find out whether your partner is cheating, of course, you know, they giving you a solution as for hiring a private investigator. You know what I'm saying? But the other thing is you can actually do if you actually want to know. I mean, you know, just to put this out there, man, I was surprised. I went in Best Buy probably a few weeks ago, right? But man, Haran, I was surprised to see that they had these little tracking devices, bro. You know, did you know this? Man, I didn't look, bro. A tracking device. You know what I'm saying? So they actually sell tracking devices.
Yeah, you put it on your car.
Yeah,
your wife or your husband.
Yeah, I mean, man, I was dumbfounded, bro, because I'm like, damn, you know, stuff like this, man. You know, you probably have to, you know, you think you had to really go online and and find stuff like that. But they actually sell this stuff in the store. You know, and I'm talking about, it looked like it was a little bit old, you know, something like almost like the shape of a quarter or something, man. And you, I mean, man, you could drop that damn thing anywhere, you know. But that's just some, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it is laws that protect, you know, in certain cases when you're using stuff like that. So y'all, if you guys are gonna do something like that, you need to check your local laws where you at, so you don't get yourself in trouble, man. Okay, but let's go now. It said how to tell if your partner is cheating with a coworker. Number one, let me make this bigger. It said, has your partner started coming home late, claiming they had to work overtime? Of course, this may be entirely legitimate, but if they have never had to work late before and now it's happening regular, something could be going on, brother. If your spouse out of 5 or 10 years she been working a job, all of a sudden now she talking about she got to be damn late coming home. No, you better watch that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might better watch that. Because why now? Well, I mean, you know, you coming home late. You know what I'm saying? And especially, man, because you got to pay attention to that, brother. And a lot of us, a lot of men, you know, a lot of us, we don't really catch, like, when they changing the way they dress going to work. A lot of times we don't see that because a lot of brothers leave to go to work before their wives do, or before their girlfriends do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we out the house, man, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and a lot of them don't have to be to work until 8 or 9 o'clock. So, man, they can be putting on perfume, getting their hair ready. You know, they sit down and putting all their makeup on, and like, damn, you don't even do this when we go out. You know what I mean? You don't spend that much, you don't even spend that much time when we going to damn, what's a restaurant? We going to Golden Corral. You know what I mean? Hey, you don't spend that much time when we just going to eat out. When you with me, you don't put that much makeup on and be that specific. You know what I'm saying? When you blending in colors on your lips and throwing on extra eyebrows, and you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, come on, you doing too much now. What the hell going on? Hell yeah, somebody, I gotta work late. You buying perfume and stuff like that. I mean, you gotta look at stuff like that, man. We go to my next one. They're like I just mentioned this one. They dressing up for work. You may have noticed. You may have noticed your partner starting to put more effort into their appearance on work days, dressing up in nicer clothes. Oh man, they start buying some nice clothes. Now this is a brother here shaving more often than usual. Sorry about that, brothers. I don't know. We got we got some sister watching, brother. So hey, I'm sorry, man. Hey, whoever she with,
it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, she it was meant for her to hear. But you know, I will say this: if you catch a guy, man, if he ain't had no promotion at his job or anything like that, and you know that he rarely shave, you know what I'm saying? The only time he probably shave when he get his hair cut. You know, maybe that's once a week or every 2 weeks. But he started shaping it up every day. You know what I mean? He started shaping that beard up and lining that stuff up, man, and pressing his clothes out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it might get him a work wife. You know, let me keep going. But it's saying wearing perfume or cologne when they didn't before, right? Spending more time on their hair and makeup. And like I said, y'all know how sisters do, man. Yeah, I mean, they spend time on their hair and makeup, but you really know when they really putting in some time. Yeah, hey, especially they putting on a perfume that draw. I mean, you smell it and you know that's the perfume that got you hooked. Why the hell is she wearing it to work now? Okay, so they go to number 3. They're always out at work events. Yeah, that's another one there. Has your partner recently started attending more office socials, conferences, and business trip than usual and never invite you along? This could be a sign that they're cheating with a coworker. But I'm gonna tell y'all, brothers, also, bro, is that sometimes if these sisters are trying to cheat on y'all, brother, they pretty much already know your schedule. They know, like, say for instance, man, they might have a event where they got to take a trip for a conference, and it might be, maybe a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Well, see, a lot of times they won't tell you to give you you know what I'm saying? So if you wanted to go, they know they can't give you like 2 weeks ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna wait to tell you that last minute when they know it is no way possible you can take off your job. You see what I'm saying? They know for a fact in no way possible you can take off your job. So they'll wait like 2 or 3 days, you know what I'm saying? Maybe 4 days before telling you, like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we got a conference trip. And then they'll ask you. They already know what you're gonna say. They're gonna ask you anyway. Well, do you want to go? It's next Tuesday. And you like, what? You know I can't get off. They know that, bro. They know that. When a person is plotting to do something they know they ain't got no business doing, brother, trust me, they already planned that stuff out way ahead of time. They don't figure it out. They know what you're gonna be doing. They know you're gonna say no. They know that, bro. And like I said, man, I had homeboys that operated in this. They were very, very, you know what I'm saying, if I could say, accurate in what they was doing. They had it planned down to the T, bro. To the T. I just don't see a lot of jump, man. Number 3, right? The number where I was, Haran.
3 of them.
Yeah, okay. I'm on the second half of number 3. It said, be wary if your partner had begun to prioritize attending these events over spending time with you, right? And I'm gonna skip the other part, talking about a private detective. It said they're guarding their phone. Does your partner seem glued to their mobile phone nowadays? If he or she always seem to be chatting with a female or male colleague, for example, you have good reason to ask, is my husband having an affair at work, or vice versa? You may notice your partner deleting their messages or hiding their phone when you enter the room. They might also be careful not to leave it lying around. This is one of the most common signs of emotional affairs at work. Okay, because we know it started emotional before it actually began to get physical when you start having an affair. And brother, and this is the thing, what I'm saying, a lot of these women that out here cheating, they know a lot of this stuff. They know that, say for instance, what it says, you may notice your partner deleting messages, right? Or hiding their phone when you enter the room. They might also be careful not to leave it lying around. Well, guess what, brother? They know there's a possibility you're going to try to go through their phone. Okay. So to throw you off, they may delete the messages out, right? And just leave their phone right there in front of you, just so you can go through it. See, it's more of a psychology thing. See, they'll let you go through it. And when you don't done it so many times, guess what? You start to begin to trust them. You be like, oh man, she ain't doing nothing. See, that's to throw you off. When really she deleting everything she did every day. She know every day before she get home, she got to delete all those messages out. She got to get them out of there. She got to, and if you know what I'm saying, if she find out in some kind of way that you know what she doing, bro, she's gonna make sure that she throw you off some kind of way. So that would be a good way. You know, if I was cheating and me and a woman texting each other, you're gonna erase the damn messages out. Come on, common sense gonna do that if you a cheater. Okay. So I mean, come on, bro. You know, we know what time it is. It said they seem defensive when questioned. When you ask your wife about her day or why she had to work late, does she shut down and refuse to discuss it? If so, it's only fair to wonder if she having an affair at work, right? And this is let's see, having an affair at work now with, and this going in. Okay, that's the end of that slide, so I'm gonna clear that one out. All right, Haran, you got anything you want to touch on, brother?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Now I want to let's see, what was I? Yeah, I don't know, Haran, if you remember, I pulled this article out, man, and it actually was talking about this this dating site. But let me,
dating site.
yeah, I want to actually go back into that, man. But it says this dating site, right? It's from the www.ajc.com, right? And it said Christians, the majority of cheating websites, right? And let me go down to it. It said when I go down, I'll tell you what. Let's see. What part? Not the third. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let me just go here. It said, well, you see where it said cheating to crush your siblings in Monopoly or feed yourself is not really cheating compared to sleeping around on your husband or your wife. Lust, after all, one of the 7 deadly sins, and the Bible says thou shalt not commit adultery. According to a new survey, however, those who identify as Christians are the most frequent users of Ashley Madison, a website. Now, Ashley Madison is actually a dating website, brothers. Okay, that openly encourages husband and wives to have an affair. Okay, and that's pretty well. And this right here give you the breakdown of in percentages when they go by what we believe, what our our spiritual background, with our religious background. And it just shows you those that are on that website that actually want to have an affair. And guess what? Muslims is not, look, they ain't exempt from it. 1.5% with them. But Christians hold a higher percent. It said the above indicates, well, I got to highlight it. The above indicates about 73% of Ashley Madison users identify themselves as Christians. Okay. So, I mean, with that just being said, brother, and I wanted to bring that out because a lot of the brothers that I know I talk to and I deal with are pretty much Christian. If I can just say Bible believers, you know what I'm saying? Bible believers. Okay. And so, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of times, man, we get caught up where we think just because our spouse may, believe in the Bible, read scripture, don't mean that they might not be out here doing something. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to, I want to say nothing to get her kicked off our platforms, but y'all know what's been in the news lately. You know what I mean? By such and such preacher and entertainer, and don't believe it at that. You know what I'm saying? So you can have people saying that they love God all day long, but do they really love him? You know what I'm saying? So we get caught up with that. We think people, just because people accept Christ, we think they automatically had changed. No, bro, you can't be no fool. Like I said, what? A wolf in sheep clothing. You know what I'm saying? It might look like a sheep, bro, but deep down inside, that's a damn wolf. You know what I'm saying? And it's hungry. So we can't be so much of this. Like I said, man, we good brothers. We trying to live right, do the right thing, and be faithful to our spouses. Bro, just because we believe it don't mean that they believe it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that, if your wife is doing that, brother. Nah, that ain't what I'm saying. I don't know your wife. All I'm saying, brother, don't be naive. You know what I'm saying? If you see the signs, don't be naive, bro. Don't be naive. Let me see if I got so let me go to this. Let me see if I brought this one up. This is actually I use it because these are like confessions of people that actually had affairs at their job. And on this site, right, it's called BuzzFeed.com. You know what I'm saying? You can go on there and they have like people where they came in and they, especially online when you ain't got to have your picture or name there, so they'll talk about their experiences, of them having an affair, So I thought this would be good to actually bring out so you guys can see that it's just not me just talking. And check this out, Ben. It's a long story short. We were both married and had an office affair for a year. We had decided to break up with our significant others so we could be together. I even bought him, check this out. This woman said, look, I even bought him a car so he could make it to work on time. So this brother right here, he put some game down on her, bro. She don't start spending some major she don't start spending some major money, Haran.
What kind did she buy this?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of car she bought. But check this out right here. Hey, you don't tell her what she got that joke with that boy. Then it says a little before my divorce became final. That means she's divorced her husband now. Yeah. He brought my replacement to work with her. So the dude she bought the car for, she divorced her husband, and the guy that she was cheating with at work brought in her replacement. So he brought another woman in, right? He said he denied it tooth and nail, but not only did I notice, everyone we worked with did too. So even she was so gone that they thought that they were doing everything in secret. But man, when you cheat in the workplace, man, people know. You know what I'm saying? People know, they see how much time you spending with that person, and they know you got a husband or a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Folks know. And it said I had to see them every day pretending like nothing was going on. Of course, we broke up. She said her and the dude, her work husband, they broke up. But wait, there's more. She said I got a divorce, ended up alone with a lot of debt, and lost a job promotion to him. You know what I'm saying? So that dude got a promotion. He don't got a car from her and got her promotion. And check this out. He still lived with his wife. So that dude was married. He was married and brought his other girlfriend, his side. I guess that would be his work, his side piece, his work wife, right? She said he still lived with his wife, who I later found out he never left. I told y'all, man, these brothers ain't finna leave their wife, and has yet another girlfriend. Look at that. See, they got him another girl after he got through with her. See, because she divorced her husband. See, he probably would have been cool with her if she wouldn't divorced her husband. But see, he knew that since she divorced her husband, she don't fell too deep for him now. See, so she had to he had to cut her off. Cause now
he didn't want her to, he wanted her to be married where he can keep getting his little benefits through the husband and her.
Exactly, man. He didn't want to be her husband, man. He just wanted to be a little side. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
he was the side.
Yeah, exactly. And they said, I'm gonna keep on going, Haran. They say, and his new girlfriend, check this out, his new girlfriend that he got at the job now is now driving that brand new car that I bought for him. And she said, talk about karma. I had it coming.
Hey, she admits she had it coming.
Check this out now. This was somebody else written on that website. It said, I worked with a guy and we had a immediate connection. When I first saw him, I remember I thought about him the whole day. Look now, she think about it, dude, the whole damn day, man. And wonder, look, I'm to my brother, like she like what they call that, love at first sight. Don't even know the dude.
I love at first sight.
And she got somebody else. And you lusting over somebody else. And they said, and wonder where in the building he worked. Even though we literally just said hi in passing, I later learned that he too thought about me all day. And he felt like he knew me when we had never met. We were both married. You see that? We were both married. About a year and a half after working together, I got a divorce. See? She got a divorce. Why did she get the divorce? Because she was hoping that dude would leave his wife so they can be together. Now, I haven't read this, so I don't know what's going to come at the end. It took about 2 months after that, when we were texting about work, he said he had loved to talk in person. She said, I dropped my phone because I was so stunned. We had never crossed a line, but I was so excited. I was in love with him already.
Damn.
Check it out.
She in love with this man.
Look, she just don't fell in love with how they do look, man.
Look, she was infatuated with his look.
I told you, man. I told you. See what I'm saying? The check this out. He said we hooked up that night and basically never left each other's side again. His wife lived a couple of hours away. We had been together for 2 years now, and we are ridiculously happy. Okay, that stupid movie love that I always thought was fake, we are best friends. I took a job somewhere else to make things less complicated. His wife found out it wasn't pretty. I felt bad at the time, but honestly, we were meant to be together. So what? Hold up. So what can you do? Ain't that something? So she was cool, man. I mean, you don't screwed your whole marriage up, left your husband, thinking that you finna get with this dude. This dude, he didn't say nothing about he left his wife. You know what I'm saying? But his wife
she was still happy. The wife found out. Did the wife leave him?
Yeah, it didn't say nothing about the wife leave. It just said that his wife found out and it wasn't pretty. So evidently they worked it out. But she said, I felt bad at the time, but honestly. Yeah, tell me we the best of friends. Man, come on.
Hey, they probably still doing what they do. They probably swingers.
Is.
They probably swingers.
See, he don't turn that out. See, so she don't messed up a whole marriage, man. She don't got tricked. She don't got seduced. And this is
she seduced herself because he was like this over lusting.
Yeah, man, that dude wants to admit me. And check this out, man. When I was talking about that, let me go back to that Ashley Madison, that date site. I want to touch back on that again, right? Because man, this site, brother, this is something that y'all really, really need to know. These date sites have got it where they're like spy proof. So your wife can be on a date site, bro, and they have like they can camouflage the what they call that, man, on your phone, the little app pictures, the icon. They can change the icon, brother. So she can be on a date site, but she can change the app icon to something that, you know, it can be a fitness icon. It'll be like if you go through her phone, you'll never find that she was on a date site because she got it covered. There's some kind of spy. It comes along when you get on these dating sites. They offer that service where you can actually hide, you know what I'm saying, your identity. And it will also alert you if somebody is tampering, you know, with your phone. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying, brothers. If you go through your woman's phone, but you suspecting her, you know, especially if she up all times of the goddamn night on the phone, online, all times of the night, bro. Come on. All times of the night. Chances are, bro, something going on. You know what I'm saying? Something going on. Something ain't right. Ain't no way in the hell you're going to be on that all damn day, all night long. Come on. Especially if you waking up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and you looking over at her and that damn bright ass light all in her face. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. And this is what I'm saying, brother. A lot of times these women be on date sites, talking to other dudes, hooking up with these guys. And like I said, that Ashley Madison, bro, that is a site that if you get on that site, they already know that they married. These are married people looking to cheat. They looking to have an affair. They already know that when they get on the date site. And that's what I'm saying. Now, you guys know one of them now. It's called Ashley Madison. And it's an icon that go with that. But see, you won't be able to find it. If she is on a date site or using this particular date site, you will never know that she's on this date site because they got it where they can change the icon and make it something else where you will never know that she's on that date site. Okay. But I want to show this video, man, where this one woman, she kind of ruined her. She messed her marriage up, man. But check this out. She was actually on this site right here. Check this out.
We have a total of 6 children. Em and I have. My name is
Fair
Erica
use.
Nelson. I am from Florida. I'm married to my husband Kenny, and we have a total of 6 children. Em and I have 2 children together. He has a really good heart, and we had a really good relationship, but to go from nothing to having 6 children, you know, it was a lot. So he kind of like dove into his work, and we weren't having sex, we weren't even talking, you know. It was all about like the kids and then his work, and that was really it. And I was just kind of, you know, wiping butts from the moment I got up to the moment I went to bed, and that was kind of my life. Good day, I had a bra on. It was my dress-up day. I kind of just got lost in that. But I really loved my husband, and I wanted to make it work. So I would try to talk to him, and no matter what I say, it doesn't seem to get through to him. Nothing changes.
Now, I want to say this now. Her husband working to provide for the family. Y'all see how many kids that dude get? You know what I mean? How can you possibly provide for them and not spend a lot of time at work? You know what I mean? You paying for your mortgage, you making sure food is in the refrigerator. Come on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She should have, come on, you ain't gonna see the dude like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? When a brother is trying to build something, man, if a brother is trying to build a business, you ain't gonna have those moments you used to have when he was probably just working a 9-to-5 job and wasn't working no overtime. But if a brother trying to have something and build something, it's going to require time and sacrifice to do that. You see what I'm saying? And women, man, they got to understand that you got to pick. You got to choose what you want. Do you want this big ass house, or do you want to continue to stay in this apartment? Because if you want this big house, that means I'm going to have to put in 65 to 70 hours a week instead of 40. So that means I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be at work a lot more. I'm not going to be able to do a lot of this stuff that you want to do. So you need to, you know what I'm saying? This is what they need to come get in their head. I can't get this big ass house. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand it's going to be a sacrifice for me to do this. You know? So you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? We got to be on the same page, man. You got to be on the same page. But let me go and let that play, bro.
I even went to him crying the last time, and I said, look, I need more than this, you know, in my life. And I love you enough to tell you this because I don't want to ruin this. And he was like, Not that he was indifferent. I just think that he thought, you know, we'll get through it. I didn't take it like that. I took it as a slap in the face. Ashley Madison is a website for married people or people that are in a committed relationship that want to have random sex or hookups or whatever. I think that that's an appeal to Ashley Madison. You know that everybody knows that you're married, you know, so there's not that awkwardness. You check your area, and we live in a small little community, and there's like, you know, hundreds of people on there. And it's easy to kind of mask the reality of what you're doing too, because you're behind a computer screen. I talked to one guy. We had actually we had like a pretty good friendship for a few months, and then it got more into like intimate conversations and talks, and then let's meet up. He would take me to fancy restaurants, I would get dressed up, and I'm thinking, wow, this would be awesome. I could have like this whole home life, and then I could, you know, and be the good parent, be the good mom. Then I can have this whole other life of jet setting and, you know, wearing bras and dressing up and wearing makeup. And
now y'all hearing this for a woman with a family now, that she don't get out there and cheat like that. So just listen to how she explained it and excuse her behavior.
Doing your hair, polar opposite of what I had going on at home. And I think that I almost was more attracted to that than anything else. And I would lie and say that I was just going to go hang out with my friend, or I was going to go, you know, visit my parents or whatever, you know, to see him. So I think that even when you know it's wrong, the immediate gratification suffocates what you know is right. So I came home one night and I asked my husband, are you going out of town this week at all? And he said, why? So you can talk to him on the phone, why I'm not here? And I just said, how did you find out? And they kind of walked away, and then I followed him upstairs. I didn't know how long he had known. I didn't know what he knew. So all these questions were in my head. And he said, you left up an email. And he said, I came in the office and the email was there from the night before. And I read all of them. And I said, look,
Got careless.
Get attention.
Oh yeah, y'all would get caught slipping.
As messed up as that is, that's how I am. And I don't know how to get over that. So I need like your help, or I need somebody's help. I said, but I don't want to mess this up between us. I saw how hurt he was, and my husband didn't deserve it, and I deleted my account that day.
They said Erica. Now they said they are working on their marriage and go to couple therapy. But she claimed now then nothing happened. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
This dude took you on many dates, and you talking about you didn't do nothing. Yeah, you know damn well something happened. But she knows she can't say that on TV because she don't want to have people, where it make her look bad. And then she want to try to keep her husband. And see, that's my whole deal right there. If you sleep with a dude, well, you already done broke the contract. You done broke our vows actually just by entertaining another man. You know what I'm saying? Emotional cheating. You done broke my vows right there, just being emotional cheating. Okay. But then when you go in to actually start having sex with the guy, you see what I'm saying? You don't broke. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing, Haran. You may feel different about this, but if you were to forgive her, right, it would have to be actually after she did it the first time with that dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, me personally, I wouldn't. I mean, I forgive her, but ain't no way in the hell I stay with her. You know what I'm saying? But if you one of them guys that you want to forgive her and make your marriage work, you know what I'm saying? More to you. But my thing of it is, see, if you're gonna do that, you better do it. If she come and admit it after the first time they slept together and she didn't sleep with him no more, okay, I might consider, okay, we can maybe work this out. But if you don't slept with him 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, you know what I'm saying, over a year and a half, oh, you in love with this dude. You ain't no way, ain't nothing to work out. But you are gone.
It probably ended for sure then, but yeah, you want to try to work out it the first time. You want to try to work it out. You just don't want to throw it away.
Yeah, because
especially if you love her and you got all the kids. I mean, she don't want to be stuck with the kids, but he'll be stuck with paying all that alimony. So sometimes it's cheaper to keep them.
Damn that. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I hear brother saying that, man, but most brothers, bro, they can't deal with it. It's a different.
It's something you always think about, I guess, in the back of his mind.
I mean, man, you won't have no rest, man. Your mind will always be like, what's she doing?
That's where you got to put it. But see, that's where you got to put it in God's hand and leave it there and let Him take it.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the hand, all right.
Hopefully that everything work itself out.
Let's see. You think you okay? All right. Okay. Not saying you now. But imagine
the Bible, we read the Bible.
I know. Look, we both Bible men, but my thing is right here, bro. If you walking, you come to find out, not saying that our spouse or nothing like that. They just said somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They walk in a room and see, the dude putting more pressure on than he ever did. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Read between the lines. I'm trying to keep it clean.
I got what you said.
So that brother, like, bro, he doing stuff you ain't never did. You hearing stuff coming out of that room you never heard. You ain't never heard nothing like that in your life. Out of the whole 20 years y'all been together, bro, she is gone. Ain't no. I mean, you can love her. You can want her back. You can want to make your marriage work, but bro, she is gone. That dude don't put that thing down on her. It will never be the same. It'll never be the same. Because you can't compete.
But you gotta understand, at least you say you didn't try to make it work, but it might not work, but you can't say you didn't try to make it work. Then yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because she don't. I mean, bro, it had to be better than what you giving her if she's still sleeping with her. You know what I mean? So she hooked. I mean, her mind is not even there with you no more. You know what I'm saying? She looking at it more so if you got
your mind ain't gonna be with her because you're gonna be thinking about every time you look at her.
Every time,
she gonna be thinking about him when she look at him.
And imagine, and check this out, Haran. Imagine if the dude worked with her.
Yeah.
So that means you don't forgave your wife. She still, that means she's still going to work seeing that guy that she had that affair with, and you dropping her off. You know, when you go to the Christmas party, guess what? You see that dude. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah. But you got to, you got to forgive yourself to move on. I guess you got to.
Yeah. I forgive myself. I'm a damn sure move on. Ain't no way in hell. I'm just saying, brother, y'all don't do what I do. Y'all do better than what I do. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, see, once you don't step out of the marriage, because like I said, I guess I hold it hard for myself because, and me being a man, I'm faithful. You know what I'm saying? And I don't cheat. You know what I mean? So if somebody would have cheated on me, oh hell no, you got to go. Because I know how hard it was. I know how hard it is for me to be faithful. And you mean to tell me if I can, because check it out. Like I said, a man gonna have a whole lot more temptation than a woman. I mean, she gonna have a lot of dudes coming at her. But if you a dude, like I said, if you a dude out here, man, you doing the right thing and getting yourself together, bro, you gonna have women chasing you goddamn from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you lay down. They're gonna be chasing you. You know, and if you can, and if you can stand strong and stay faithful to all that, hell no. And if she can't do it and fall weak, now she had to go. Cause if I can sit up here and do it, and I know it works for me, and I'm catching hell. No, you know, Ron, that's just me, brother. I know that ain't everybody else, but no, I can't see that, bro. I get especially. You know, dating, you know, especially if she don't mess with somebody she worked with, ain't no way in hell, bro. You got to go. You got to go, bro. You got to get. Like I said, hey, y'all do the right thing. I'm doing the right thing, but I'm doing the way I think is right for me. You know what I'm saying? If I was in that position, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody different. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Haran, we haven't had. Look, Haran, we had one of the sisters one time said that well, I don't want to say, how did she really say it? It was more like yes, man, it's like I'm the one that get a hammer and you the one get the rubbing alcohol the you know what I'm saying, to try to heal them. It's somewhere like that. They say you the healer and I'm the damager. That's what they said about me and you one time. You know what I'm saying? When I was online one day. Yeah. Somebody, man.
She said you a hammer and I'm the healer, huh?
Yeah, man. Look, the women, they were catering to you. They were like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You the healer, you know, and all this stuff here, man. But it was funny. I'm like, man, man. They don't want to hear the truth, you know. They always want to hear the sweet stuff and the healing, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm like, oh my goodness. But I know they hate to just hear anything, you know, a lot of them.
Negative.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, the truth hurt.
Negative to them, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, the truth hurt, bro. You know, but hey, Haran, we done made that mark, my brother. So. Hey, I mean, it's a wrap
to this kitchen table, my brother.
Get your grub on, man. Hey, man,
I ain't ate all day, bro.
Hey, was you fasting?
Nah, shoot, nah. I would need to, but nah.
Oh, man, let me stop, man. I'm working on trying to cut my weight down, man. So. But anyway, man, hey, but we appreciate you, brothers, sisters, you know what I mean, viewing the podcast. hey, continue to hang in there with us. Like I said, things get better. We always, like I said, it's more of a man, for the black man. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like it's no one there to uplift. You know what I mean when I say no one there, like a lot of social media places or different sites that a black man can actually go to get help. So you know what I'm saying? One of the biggest thing with what we do is that we don't want to have the black man, the good black man, the righteous black man to be naive. You know what I'm saying? We want him to know every damn thing that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So he can not be naive and judge it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? So it's a build a black man up. And any other man, really. You know what I'm saying? Because you can take what we say, and even a woman, you can take what we say and flip it around. It'll work for you.
That's right.
So, like I said, man, I just seen a lot of good dudes hurt, and I was one of them also. I had my share too, so hey man, we just want to lift each other up. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we want to lift each other up, man. So this is what we do. This is what we do. So until then, Haram, you ain't got nothing else to say, my brother. Peace and blessings.
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed. That's it. Stay righteous, baby.
That's it.
Let me throw it back on.
She think we better off as besties. I can tell her it's a different when we texting. Cause I'm a nice dude, they try to test me.
Oh damn, my bad.
I can be your friend, do you wanna do that? Talk about me to your friends, I'm like, well, yo, do that. Be the best you ever had, you already know that.
Stay righteous, baby. Stay righteous.
Treat you like a queen and looking like, oh, that's just my bestie. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't need that extra stress, that's just my bestie. Then the day she just like, check please. Whoa. She be out here with the gang and we chillin'. I might catch her eye, we started laughing cause we trippin', yeah. She get a text, she said I'm sorry, gotta go. I ain't trippin' cause I already know. She said we better off as best friends. Ooh, what's a best friend? Can you let me know what it mean to be a best friend? Let me know the
I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gon' get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone screen. Anybody tryna take a piece of pie home, try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low ballin' digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with sharks on how to bite my way out fishing nets. Yeah, I see the light at the end. All the juice got me swinging for the fans. Always looking like through a different lens. Sevens every time I put that lever. I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day.